Hey folks, welcome to BA 131, Introduction to Business Computing. This is an overview video to help you orient yourself and navigate through our class. On the screen, what you are seeing is a student preview. So this is what you should see when you log into Blackboard for our class. Over on the right, it has my information for contacting me. We'll talk a little bit more about that in just a few moments. But up at the top of your screen, what I'd love to draw your attention to are the sections here. So what we have are the content area, the calendar area, announcements, discussions, gradebook, messages, and then groups. We will not actually be using groups in this class. So we will, however, be using everything else except possibly discussions. So I'll just make a little squiggle mark through that one. What I am going to do next is I'm going to click on where it says Start Here, Orientations and Resources. This is the first place that I would encourage you to go once you log into your Blackboard course shell. Now, what you'll see when you log in here is the BA 131 syllabus. The syllabus is basically the contract for this class. What that means is when you open this up, it's a document that has the expectations for the course, what is involved in the assignment schedule. It has institutional expectations for you. The syllabus for all of your classes at RCC, they are your contract with the school and with the teacher. I would encourage you to read the syllabus and see if you have any questions about that. And we'll come back to that in just a few moments. The second piece that is under the Start Here module is your assignment schedule. And I'm going to click on that just so that you can see what that looks like for you. In my classes, the assignment schedule is generally in two different formats. First, up at the top of the screen, you will see there is a downloadable PDF file. And so if you click the three dots over on the right, you're going to get an opportunity to download that. Lots of students like to print off their assignment schedule. And so I like to have that as a PDF file version for you if that is of interest to you. The next thing you'll notice on this screen is sorry for that fast scroll there, is a list of all of our weeks of the term and the assignments that are due. So here's what I will point out to you. Make sure that you take a look at these due dates. They are generally Mondays. There's two big exceptions for this. During week one, you'll have an attendance verification assignment that is due on Wednesday. That will be an announcement. I'll message you if you haven't completed it by Wednesday. But that assignment, it's not listed on this assignment schedule, I'll get that corrected for us. But that assignment saves your seat in the class. So it's really important that you complete that assignment by Wednesday. And I'll look at this assignment with you here in just a moment. You'll get a preview. The second really important date is going to be the final date. This is on a Wednesday. So if you are a person who uses a planner, a calendar, some online system to keep up with your assignments, I would encourage you, make sure you put the due dates in so that you don't miss them. Due dates for this class are Mondays by 11:59. As we just talked about, the exception is that final project. In this class, you need a Windows-based computer. Lots of students have Macs, lots of students use Chromebooks. I want to let you know that if you use a Mac or a Chromebook, you will not be able to earn full credit for this class. Those two devices do not give you the same options for the assignments that a Windows-based Microsoft system does. Yes, I know you can download Microsoft Office to the Mac, but it does not work the same. If you have questions about that, I'm more than happy to chat with you a little bit more about it. Next is this class has a no late work policy. That means your work is due by the due date. I also have the the assignments opened ahead of time. So if you know you're going to have something come up, you are welcome to work ahead in this class. And speaking of that, let's close out of that, and we'll take a look next at the attendance verification assignment. So again, this assignment is due by Wednesday of week 1. So that's going to be October the 2nd for this term. And when I click that, it's going to give me a little pop-up over on the right that says, hey, do you want to start this assessment? So I'm going to literally show you right now what's in this attendance verification. So I'm going to click Start Attempt, and then my questions come up. And here's what you need to know in order to be successful and earn the points for this super easy attendance verification. First, you need to have reviewed the assignment schedule and make sure that you have enough time to dedicate to your studies. Second, I ask you, hey, have you reviewed the syllabus, and have you, do you have any questions? Do you feel like you are going to be successful in this term? The next two questions are, I have very specific reasons for asking these. The question number 3 is, what are your plans after RCC? And you can just write your answer in this box here. The reason I ask that is lots of times when students answer this question, I get to learn a little bit about them, and I get to look at their classes and see if they're on the right path to help them meet their goal. So that's why I'm asking that. Question 4 is a pretty easy one. There's no late work except in this class, and you just have to say true or false. I'll go ahead and tell you the answer. It's true. I don't accept late work in this class. Okay, let's take a look at question number 5. This one is also another really important one that I hope you'll take some time to answer this one. What questions or concerns do you have about this class? And I just have a little note there that I will read and reply. I read and reply to every one of these. And if you have questions, if you have concerns, please share them there. If you don't feel comfortable sharing them here, you can just write, I'll text you or I'll email you or I want to talk to you. And if you don't have any questions or concerns, please make sure that you write none here, because this system will not give you points if you don't have an answer. So with the answers of these questions, then you'll just click submit over at the bottom right side of your screen. And once you've submitted that, you get 25 points. So this will save your seat in class, and it also gives you 25 points to start. So you put some points in your bank right at the beginning. Next thing I want to look at is, what book do I need? Folks, pay very, very close attention to which book you need for this class. The book for this class and the book for the Microsoft Word class, which Melissa Poland teaches, look very similar. They all have bicycles on them. So just make sure that you've got the Office 365 in Practice 2021 edition. If you have questions about that or you need help, please just reach out to me. I am more than happy to chat with you about that. The class also uses Microsoft Office software. We talked about this a little bit already. If you have a Mac product or a Chromebook, it's not going to give you the same, it won't give you the same options as a Windows-based program will. So make sure that you make a plan to use the computer lab, check with the library. They have computers that they can check out to you if needed. But definitely let's have a conversation if you're running into some barriers there. And the last thing is the student RCC email. You do need your RCC email for this class. And so the instructions are down at the bottom to use that. Next up is, who is my teacher? That's just a little note that I wrote to you, a little picture of my family. You can check that out so you know who I am. Some helpful resources are listed here for you, and I will very likely add to this as the term goes along. So we have our computer resources, our computer labs, our tutoring center. Rogue Online is our group that helps with Blackboard for our students. And then the Virtual Student Center takes you to your My Rogue portal. And for this class and all of my classes this term, we have lots of new things going on at RCC. I am hosting multiple, what I'm calling virtual office hours during week 1. So if you find yourself struggling with logging in, with figuring out how to get your book for any of my classes. Actually, you can join this for any of your classes and I'll help you. But these options are available. I tried to make them lots of different times during the week. So the link is here for you to join that, or you can copy the Zoom page there into your web browser. If you've got any questions, if those times don't work for you, please just reach out. Let's have a quick conversation. You can call or text me at the number that's in the syllabus. Okay, so that is it for the Start Here module. I would encourage everyone to make some time during the first couple of days of this week to spend maybe an hour or so in this Start Here module. Make sure you've read and reviewed everything. Take some time to put things into your calendar. This module is really designed to help you set yourself up for success. Next is the Module 1, Introduction to Microsoft Office. And with this, basically the assignment is listed here for you. And this assignment is in your textbook. It's in the intro section on page 63. There are multiple steps for this assignment. So I would encourage you, just take a look at your assignment. If you've got some questions on it, reach out to me. But step 1 is you're going to use the intro file. You're going to make some edits after you've read the chapter. And step 2 is you're going to send a link to my RCC email. And step 3 is you're going to submit your zipped folder. This will all make sense after you've read the chapter. So you're going to submit that along with your PDF files to the assignment Dropbox. So, and you've got your files that are there for you. All right, once you're done, once you've gotten that finished, the submission area is over on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. And you can do this assignment at any time during the first week, but just make note of the due date. It is due by October the 7th, which is a Monday, by 11:59. And this assignment is graded with a rubric. Rubric just means basically for the student, how do I know if I'm getting all of my points? And so I will work to have rubrics for every assignment because probably like me, you want to know, hey, how do I make an A on these assignments? So basically, if your assignment file was correctly edited, you get 25% of the points. If your link was appropriately emailed, you get 25% of the points. If you zipped your file correctly, you get 25% of the points. And if the overall presentation of the assignment matches what the instructions said, you get the full points there. So it's like I said, it's very easy to pass this class. So I just want to encourage you all, work on your assignments, try not to wait until the very last minute on things, and definitely let me know if you have any questions. All right, folks, well, that has been a quick overview of your information and your assignments for week number 1. If I can help you with anything, please do not hesitate to reach out. I am super happy you're all here, and I'm looking forward to lots of great conversations over this term. Have a great week, everybody.